For the final digital search story assignment, I am addressing the following question. How has government taxation and regulation of sharing economy companies changed within the last year? So for the first search statement that I entered in Google, sharing economy companies and regulation or laws, yielded a wide variety of results, including a law journal, general commercial and business websites, universities, and even a think tank. So very comprehensive. After searching through all these, the most informative or relevant for the current research question was an article from the Indiana University website. Now, the article itself is not as relevant. It doesn't directly address the research question. However, it is recent and credible, and most importantly, it does provide a link to a thorough and also recent study of sharing economy regulations from Emory Law School. The link is right there. I've actually pulled it up. This is very well cited and provides a history of these regulations, and goes up to the very present day as well, and also provides very comprehensive footnotes and citations. So overall, the Indiana University source isn't adequate on its own, but it does provide a very well-cited link to this Emory Law study, which does address the search question more directly and provides potential for further citations as well. Overall, however, the search initially implemented on Google hasn't been very directly addressing the search question. This particular Emory Law study was the best one that was found on the first page. Again, could certainly be better. So I'll change the search statement to something more direct. In this case, Airbnb and regulation or laws. This was done to more directly address one particular company and to hopefully yield better results with this specificity. So again, in this case, we have mostly news articles addressing Airbnb and its regulation, including the Airbnb website itself. However, most of the regulation articles aren't recent enough. The one news site that did stand out and that is recent enough is Knox News, which is, we can know that it is credible because it is part of the USA Today network, which is a very, very reputable news network and source. And the article addresses the research question by discussing Knoxville's voluntary tax agreements, among other things, in order to gain more revenue from these companies. So again, addressing taxes, which is part of the original question, as well as discussing changes in Nashville's regulation classification system, and also Knoxville's short-term rental ordinance that it recently implemented. So it's discussing the implementation of these new policies throughout the state of Tennessee in these particular cities. And for these reasons, one can conclude that this is a reputable source. Now, so far, it has been difficult to find legalistic and government documents that I had initially anticipated to find. And again, so far, it has been more restricted to particular areas of the country, not overall. But these articles still answer the research question and provide information for further searches, or at least provide links to more comprehensive sites. And while this particular article in Knox News does address the objective of the research question, I'd like to see more results overall, or more reputable results. So I'm going to try to expand my potential results further with my third Google search statement, Airbnb and taxation or regulation. The only real difference being that taxation was added, hopefully broadening the search to better address the entire original question. So the search yielded some news articles on regulation, which were seen in the second search, as well as the Airbnb site itself, along with the university case study. While most of these articles are outdated for the search question or don't address it, one of them that does is published by GeekWire, a reputable technology news site, which I can pull up here, which discusses Seattle's new regulations limiting short-term rentals to 2 units per host, as well as a new tax on their operators as well that they also recently implemented. So thankfully, the search is providing relevant information and is focused on the objective of the original research question. So overall, the problem for the prompt did not change, and on each search, at least one reputable and relevant source was found to address the research question or provide a link to one. Searches on other search engines and in law and regulation databases may be helpful, and any law or regulation publication may also help address the research question.